All right, testing, 1, 2, 3. What's going on, fellow rogues? It's Mass Mayor here, and welcome in for something that, honestly, to be completely honest here, rogues, I just said honest like way too many times right there. It's something that I am pretty frustrated that I have to actually, pick up from the top, I guess you can say. So, once again, we're back in, playing Mouthwashing, and so basically, I trying to collect my thoughts here, considering, everything that happened last night still kind of, it's been weighing on my mind. And also, just so you guys know, I am going to take a very short break before we get started, because it's a bit of a kind of a chilly morning here. I'm working on making some coffee and everything. But anyways, like I said, I'm a bit frustrated. I'm having to kind of go back through and redo this. Considering that last night I tried to play Mouthwashing for you guys. I posted a community post about this last night after the events happened. But anyways, so yeah, I was midway through this stream, doing Mouthwashing. Really excited to play this game for you guys. Because someone on my Discord server, has been talking about it a lot. And I was like, okay, you know what? I already wanted to, jump on it. This is really intriguing me more. I want to, go ahead and play this. So got everything set up to play. And I was about an hour in last night, and someone who was someone of a regular in my channel who knows the rules for the channel, knows that there's that guideline saying that pops up, when someone comes in saying, no spoilers, no backseating. They come in, and even though they didn't actually explain what was going to happen, they pretty much, had stated that the scene that I was on, there was going to be a callback to it later. Now, this is a game I'm going in blind on. I haven't, I've tried to, abstain from, reading anything about it so I can avoid spoilers. I just kind of go in as blind as possible on it. And this person who I trusted came in, and even they didn't explain what happened later on, verbatim, what was going to actually, occur. They still said enough. Basically, okay, they basically said, remember this scene right here later on. And it was irritating because I want, whatever callback there was going to be that scene, I would want to, of course, experience it for myself. This is a game that I already knew, even though I didn't know a whole lot about the plot. I knew that it was kind of a lot of people who played this know it's taboo to kind of really talk about much of anything with it, because there's so much, there's very spoilerific with it, even just hinting at something. It's something I really want to experience for myself. So obviously I got like pretty frustrated about it. I ended the stream, about an hour in right after that because the person was also saying you shouldn't let people dictate your life and control your life. And this is something I was trying to control. I was trying to control, like, not seeing as much of this game as possible and, trying to pretty much, go in, this completely blind. And they just came in and said that when they knew the rules. And, safe to say, I'm no longer friends with this person. But yeah, I originally, my thing is I was really weighing if I wanted to continue streaming it because my take on it is that, okay, there's gonna be probably like an hour worth of this where it's gonna be like, things I've already seen before. So there's gonna be a bit of a challenge there trying to keep things, interesting. Because like when I was doing a stream last night, there was like a lot of jokes. I thought like even though my usual standard fare, for his channel is like is doing, cheesy and bad jokes. That's part of my whole persona, with my live streams. Like the main thing is that I still like, felt like I was, I was in my zone. I was playing the game. I was enjoying it, making some jokes here, and trying to voice the characters. And then, like, afterwards, this person just came and did this and just completely just uprooted the entire experience, just broke the immersion and everything. And it wasn't just like, something that was frustrating me as far as myself was concerned, but other people that were in the chat, they were enjoying it. So, like I said, I was weighing if I wanted to continue this or not. But I was like, this game, I was having a blast with it. I'm not going to let this experience, spoil it. And it's not going to be an entirely blind playthrough. I just got to have to get back to where I was and, and do things properly from there. At least I know it's not like the entire game was spoiled. Like I got like to the last 30 minutes and someone came in and did that. At least I've still got a good chunk of the game that I'll be able to go in, fresh with. So we're going to be continuing here today. And of course, obviously, Merry Christmas to you guys as well before I forget. I'm going to also make sure, like stream later on, I'll also say, at the top of the stream, because we're going to be doing some Power Wash Simulator for the seasonal DLC for that, for, the Christmas stuff from last year and this year. So nonetheless, we're going to pick up on this, from the start. I'm going to try to salvage what I can as far as, like, what I already experienced. And then we're going to get on to the fresh stuff, things I haven't seen before. And we're going to finish this game. We're finishing Mouthwashing today. We're going to play from start to finish. And nothing's going to stop me. So anyways, you guys give me a few minutes. I'm going to go and and finish up my coffee, get that going. And we're going to go and get the show on the road. So see you in a few. All right, guys, got my coffee and everything. We're going to go and get this, on the road. It kind of shows I'm still like shaking the cobwebs out of my head because I actually just woke up probably about maybe like an hour or so ago. Hence me needing the coffee. But also, unrelated, I also just like realized something right here. So I actually got, things I also explained in like one of my community posts on here that, community posts I did like just a little while ago that I wasn't really expecting much anything for Christmas because it's never really the best holiday for me. Like I'm literally not really have much family I'm going to be hanging out with today. I don't really have much family to hang out with. so I don't really ever get much for like gifts and whatnot. Well, Dave, one of my regulars here, one of my biggest supporters, actually got me like my first gift off of like the Throne wish list, and like who knows how long it's been. I mean, sometimes I even I forget I have like a Throne wish list, but he actually got me the ominous part 2 for the mask, which is like let's just say those who have only like seen like the Jim Carrey movie for the mask like don't have no idea like how crazy that character gets. So he got me. I've already got like the first omnibus for the mask, so he got me the second one. I believe like Mickey D43 is still borrowing the first one, but yeah, I've been really excited to get that, like pick that one up. So it's gonna be yeah, awesome. So anyways, like I said, we're gonna go into this fresh as my cup of coffee. Hopefully not have anything go wrong this time. So like I said, I'm finishing this game regardless, but it's just last night never should have happened because the person in question, they knew better. So anyways, yeah, I'm gonna have to like really work hard at this or whatever. Considering the fact, like I said, it's gonna be like an hour's worth of stuff I've already seen. So yeah, mouthwashing. Okay. So yeah, for those who were in here last night, thankfully, at the very least, like I said, I know I can like make up for this. And one thing is also how I was voicing Anya. I was voicing her with like a British accent or English accent, and Anya's typed like a Russian thing. So I'm gonna try to see if I can like work with like giving her a Russian accent the best I can. So yeah, new game considering. All right, we're doing this though. Even if like like I said, like for a good bit of this, it's gonna be like things I've already seen. But I'm gonna still try to keep it entertaining. Pony Express Long Haul, Space Freighter Tolpar. Crew 5. Planned shipment date, duration 382 days. Elapsed transit time 147 days. And after they figure out what they're gonna be transiting, it's gonna feel a lot longer afterwards. So I hope this hurts. Oh, believe me, I'm sure it is. It's totally gonna hurt. As long as we hit that asteroid, I mean, we should be fine. All right, 0 days before the crash. I'm drinking Dunkin' Caramel Me Crazy. I always have problems like pronouncing that. With a bit of creamer and also like some caramel macchiato cold brew, or not cold brew, cold foam. Orbital body has been detected at 21 AU ahead of the vessel. Please make a manual correction. 1.4 degrees on leftwards to avoid impact with unknown mass. Okay, well at least I don't feel as bad about this scene now, knowing, Slide to the right. Extreme warning. Direct collision course with orbital body 1.9 AU away. Engaging autopilot to recorrect vessel. Advise crew to take up emergency positions. 4,000 credits docked from crew pay package for failure of navigational staff. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if we die, that's gonna be like, probably like not like least of our concerns. But again, put it towards my funeral expenses, Send my beautiful wife and children back home or something. All right, so let's see. Are you the keymaster? A length of nylon rope. If you're into that kind of thing. Let's be with our trusty pilot right here. Maybe they should have actually tied him down. I mean, I don't know what gave it away. I mean, like, oh god, we're gonna crash. What do I do? I mean, whatever will I do? And of course, they can't blame me for this. I mean, I totally did what the thing said. It's not my fault that they. Okay, and let's just keep in mind, people, this is my first playthrough of this. Or at least, it's my attempt at trying to replay it after someone already spoiled things last night. I said they can't. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so listen, they can't blame me for this. It's not my fault they put like the left on the right, or the right on the left. Yeah, I try. That's basically what this channel's about. I tried it. Totally not my fault. All right, let's try to get these voiced proper this time. I'm gonna voice him the same. Anyone else do the same thing? We ain't touching the damn cargo. That hold is locked down for a reason. The only thing worse than dying slowly is not getting paid. Well, you know, our ever so graceful captain or whatever might have caused, like, you know, a lot of problems with that. Right. Okay, now this is gonna be tricky to do, but it could be something useful, I think. Yeah, it's gonna be hard for me to do a Russian accent with her. Because it's gonna be hard to actually try to voice her, like, you know, I can like do like that somewhat of a. I don't know. I'm just gonna stick with British. I know it's kind of like, you know, basically probably like not the best, you know, for her, not the most matching because under her name she sounds like she might be Russian. I'll try a little bit more, try to see if I can do like something Russian, you know, Russian accent with her, but. All right. Could be what? Hopes, dreams, and marzipan? Huh. You don't have to. If it helps us survive, it's worth it. Man, Pony Express bosses really aren't chill at all, huh? Come on, a quick look won't hurt. How exactly is this group therapy committee planning on getting in there? All right. Oh, right here, boss. You're looking at the meanest swing of the regionals junior baseball team. Straight up nearly court the kid once. I can take the utility accent. You were goddamn born fully court. That's enough, Swansea. There has to be an in-case emergency way inside. We'll just go with the British one, just because, like I said, I suck at. I mean, I can do like a normal, you know, Russian accent when I'm trying to, like, you know, talk like, you know, it's a guy or whatever. But it's tricky doing a female one. If I remember correctly from the safety protocols, the door should have an alternate access code, but it can only be uncovered using a code scanner device, and only the captain has access to the scanner. Of course, go ahead and ask him all about it then. Maybe he'll sing you the blues too. We don't need him if we find the scanner, get the code, and open the hold. For better or worse, I'm captain now. I'll figure it out. Right on. Alright, so. Anyways. Oh, is that a freaking Game Boy? Oh, that totally looks like, I don't even think it's probably, man, that looks like an actual dead-ass Game Boy. Someone else having their coffee too. Let me see. I think we had extra medical mattresses. The floor isn't that bad. It's probably good for your back. So I guess I'm having to carry the whole team. Yeah, but someone definitely had themselves, I mean, yeah. Someone must have had a very long no-nut November. Of course, also when I was playing this before, I mean, I thought that was like, just, I actually thought that was marshmallow fluff. Right. Ain't you supposed to be figuring out our great cargo robbery? Why are you standing out here? None of your goddamn business. Everything's my business now because of Curly. I don't want to keep having this conversation. Right, Capitano. I'm working. Blue-collar fools can't afford to stop working even when the machine does. Go figure. And before you start, I'm taking a break. Yeah, because got a little bit of a paradox there. Don't you worry, I ain't going over my break time allowance. Huh. Working on what? How's it looking there? Here's a solid wall of foam. I'm trying to see if I can break it down enough to get something useful out. Any of my tools. But if I breach that foam and break the air seal, well, it's a lights out for all of us. I ain't letting anyone else mess around in there. Even Dasky? He's your intern, he's supposed to be helpful. You think I'm letting that knucklehead in here after the crash erupted up? Our so-called nurse nearly skewered her leg when the vent hatch was open during the maintenance. And that was before the crash. I warned her, but it's in the one ear and out the other. Then there's that teeny bopper thinking only with his downstairs long nose. Just like my useless kids back home. So no, ain't letting nobody mess around in here. Alright, Swansea. Keep me updated. Alright, so yeah, we gotta go and talk to, So I wonder if it's actually possible, since I saw the code last night, I can't remember it. I wonder if it actually is possible, like, to, break in there without actually having the code. That'd be hilarious if you could just, like, just go in there without the code, without, like, the scanner. I might test that in a later playthrough, or like, if I come back to this trying to go trophy hunting, or achievement hunting. I was going to talk to Daisuke for the lore purposes. So all these considered, this looks like nice digs. Even though it's not working entirely. Looks like it'll be soup again for dinner. You want to rock, paper, scissors for the chicken noodle? How much food do we have left? I'd say like 4 months-ish. Less than the remaining air supply, but we can make it last, in theory. We'll be starting to poke new holes in our belts pretty soon to pull that off. Man, my mom will straight up stuff me when I get back. I like Swansea. We'll have a rad story to tell, though. They might even write articles about us. We could be on TV. It'll impress the ladies, too. Hell yeah. The real problem is us running out of toilet paper. Fatal stuff, man. We should leave that part out for the press. Alright, so let's see here. Alright, head on to medical. Alright, so, like I said, I'm also excited for, like, the Power Wash Simulator stream later. If I had time, it would be cool to try to get, like, some multiplayer going if, like, my friends are, free for that. I mean, I know Amber is, like, kind of freed up for today. And I know, like, since she got PS5 for Christmas, she's probably, like, definitely all over that. Just gotta remember, like, which way to go here. Yeah, I'll consider it, because I'm going to probably start the Power Wash Simulator stream, like, right after I finish this up. We'll see, like, it depends on how much time we got, how, like, late it is. I would like to first actually do, like, some kind of watch party on Discord, also. Because push gonna shove, the weekend's only, like, a couple days away, so. I forgot there was a whole door over here. He doesn't want to keep still anymore. What about the painkillers? It just hurts him so much. I can't stand the noise. You did make it through nursing school, right? Pony Express sure does know how to cut corners, if nothing else. I was thinking. We never went back into the cockpit after we dragged them out. It's almost entirely foamed up. Oh, wrong voice. It's almost entirely foamed up. Kind of a miracle Curly didn't end up fossilized. But it could still be unstable. Just think, well, it's the only place the code scanner could still be. Otherwise we're shit out of luck. Alright. I'll take a look. I know you'll figure it out, Jimmy. You're so capable. Also, I was hoping you could help me with Captain Curly. Right, sorry. With Curly's medication? People have to be worth their titles. Don't you think, Nurse Anya? Yeah, forget I asked. I'll take care of it. Alright, Curly. Alright, Curly. Hey guys, I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Alright. Alright. Down the hatch, Curly. Hold still, yeah. I don't like this any more than you. I was only gonna bite my finger off. Look at those chompers. You know what they say. Pain is how we know we're still living. Well, he probably doesn't want that right now. I don't think that's really too comforting there, Jimmy. I can't better listen. Excuse me, sorry. They definitely know how to hit that sound design, though. We don't have a whole lot of painkillers left, but you still want to keep... Why do you think he did it? Does it matter? What answer will make you feel any better? I have to believe that our worst moments don't make us monsters, Jim. I have to, even in his case. He tried to take us all down with him on you. The way I see it, there's 2 reasons to keep him alive at this point. Guess the important bit is that we all agreed for it. For one reason or another. I'm still feeling nauseous. I need a minute. I wonder if he's got anything else to say. Has Swansea been like this towards you for your whole internship? That's just how he is, man. Didn't want a spud like me following him around for an entire year. This isn't really the internship experience anyone had in mind. Don't let him push you around too much. His bark is worse than his bite. You may be cranky, but he's legit a wizard of a mechanic. I was like, you rock, so this is what years and years and years and years and years of experience look like. I'm sure he appreciated that. In his own way, probably. Okay. So down to the pit of chickens. The pit of Cocker Spaniels. Yeah, the hole of phalluses. Okay, let me stop. I think that's where Anya's was before. We already got that last time. All right. All right. Okay, evidence dictates that it is that would definitely be a Baki, I think. I mean, it might be Onryo, I don't know. Random Phasmo jokes, and consider how much we use UV in that game. All right, so 4517. I wonder if they actually randomly generate the code. All right, let me go and talk to them first. What do you guys think we've been shipping? Spare parts, maybe me and Swansea can repair the ship and we can get out of here. You can't be that lucky. Right, Swansea? Quit yapping. Well, get on with it. It's all you, son bitch. I want to duly know that I had no involvement in this. Are we doing the right thing? Let it be medicine, food, or water. I mean, just let it be something. I was trying to improv that. Well, it's going to be something, all right, though. 4517. All right. Open sesame. And when this first happened last night, it honestly scared the shit. I thought my game crashed. It's being crashed 7 days before it. Are you listening? Yeah, damn. So sorry. Couldn't sleep again. But I passed the psych eval. But did I pass the psych eval? Well, you gave the same answers as last time. I do wish you'd open up a little bit more, Captain. These evaluations aren't just about you. As long as I'm fit to fly and your eyes on you. Oh, stop it. I guess that means I only have one more eval left to do. Jimmy. He acts as if I do these things for fun. Then I have to make a report with things like, I have found myself sexually excited at the sight of cartoon horses. Well, I could take it off your hands. Really? I've known him a long time. He won't try any bullshit with me. I suppose you are the captain. I am the captain. Thank you. What a relief. But before I forget, Swansea asked me to give you this. The case made me to perform miracles. Now show what it means, but sounds like fun. Good luck, Captain. Okay, here we go. And Pony Express said they don't provide onboard entertainment. Feels like there's always something broken in that room. Tobar's starting to show her age. Pass inspection, right? Should be the issue. Plus, they added Daisuke last minute. Didn't account that there'd be 5 of us now. I really should have made a bigger stink about that. Maybe you should intervene. Or we could just close the door. Your call. Yeah, he totally practiced No Nut November. Should let the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man explode in here. I mean, either botanically or the other way, whichever way y'all want to think. Well, I can see the issue. The kid was brought on just to make me suffer. Intern my ass. I was just trying to fix the vent. How'd that trigger the emergency foam? Because you're talented in all the wrong ways. I would have dealt with this, but only you can unlock the X case. Every goddamn thing has to go through you. I'll handle it. Hang in there, Daisuke. Let's keep shining on. Speaking of the shining. 2609. All right. Time to chop to it. Oh. Well, these guys have a nice little throne right there. A foam throne. Ouch. Strong stuff, huh? Get it through your goddamn skull. That vent is strictly off limits. Fully fucking collapsed inside. You looking to get impaled, electrocuted, and cooked? Yeah, but like, you can't fit in there to fix it, right? Yeah, he's calling you fat. So I can totally handle it, Captain. Give me the axe. Swansea, this could have damaged the pods. You can't let something like this happen again. Yeah, I got it. Loud and clear. Keep the axe until you clean this all up, yeah? Yeah, just don't go George Washington on his ass. Or, you know, George Washington, Paul Bunyan, Jack Torrance, you know, take your pick. Take it on you diagnosed with Bing scene then? Just off center, but it's what keeps me on my toes. I said I'd do yours. I want to hear all about those cartoon horses. Is that something you were born with or reason developed? All right, shut up. Let's go to the cockpit. Well, since you just asked me so nicely. All right, but again, this part right here, at least we're kind of getting back out to where we left off before. I like how the way this is designed, you know, you kind of going down like this way with this angle. It looks like it's just like a straight corridor. Like for some reason, just the way they kind of like, you know, made this look. You know, obviously we're going downstairs. But, you know, going down this angle makes it like you're just walking a straight corridor. All right. Down to the cranberry patch. You know, hold the spiders. For those who, you know, don't know, basically people who pick cranberries, like, you know, cranberry bogs, they Like spiders are used like as a natural pesticide. So you find like wolf spiders, I guess like orb weavers, so on and so forth there. So I think it's spiders that are pretty much harmless, like crab spiders, orb weavers, wolf spiders. But I think like people who actually do that job get paid a lot, I think. Just because, you obviously, have to, like, have a tolerance for spiders, the fact they will bite you. But again, it's like it's not anything threatening like brown recluses or black widows or anything like that, I think. But it definitely is a job it's not exactly for the faint of heart. I mean, it could be worse. I mean, at least wolf spiders ain't the same size they are in Grounded. That's how the crash happened right there, guys. Goku tossed a spirit bomb at us. I know what y'all probably saying, well, spirit bomb's blue, but I know there was one movie, I believe it was in Super Android 13, where the spirit bomb was like, yellow in color. Either that or Wang Tang from Power Stone, because he has like, because Wang Tang, when he powers up, for those who play Power Stone, you know what I'm talking about. He basically has he's pretty much like a Dragon Ball parody. And literally, one of his supers he tosses like was practically a spirit bomb at you, but it's like, golden color. Can't just make some nut for this. It's not like these vows ever go anywhere when we get back. We'll power through it. Have you been able to complete your mandated tasks as co-pilot officially and to your fullest capacity? Let's see. I'll just put good for that one. That's all of them. Done and done. How are things otherwise? Off the record. I like it. We're in control here. Didn't think you'd ever take to being a freighter pilot as well as you have. What would you have? How you struggle back on Earth? Sure, all I ever hear is how great of a leader you are. Honestly, it's kind of annoying. So what is it? How come it always seems like you're standing on the edge of a bridge with your feet in cement? Lately, I've just been thinking, is this enough? Should I just stay here because I've been successful at it? Good long haul, freighter captain. And that's bad? That's what I'm saying. It's not. But it's terrifying. I think, am I figured out? Is this all ever be? Or do I take the risk and try something new? Even if I'm bad at it. I guess I get it. You reached the highest rung on this ladder, so now you're thinking you might be on the wrong ladder altogether. Still a long way down from the top no matter how you look at it. Well, I'm still climbing and climbing. Something like that. But hey. You know I believe in you. Here, on Earth, doesn't matter. You should write that on your psyche vow. Message incoming. Jimmy is an asshole. Just improv the fuck out of that one. But either way. Oh no, the big guys themselves. Oh shit, well I guess that's my cue. I'll see you later. Can you do some corporate? All right. Oh, right, this part.
A business operating at a steady profit can give its workers security and employee benefits. Operating at a profit, a business can provide the employee with comfortable, colorful working conditions.
Yeah, well, they're talking benefits. I mean, he knows, Curly got some good, benefits. I mean, those teeth, and he has some very good dental. Just not a lot of health insurance. Moving on. Okay, just some evangelist bullshit here, it looks like. Okay, we got the galaxy's biggest Beyblade, I guess.
Here, in fact, is the answer to a dream as
That's what you call an ego. This guy thinks way too highly of himself.
At man's command. And where was it science found that giant? In the atom. A particle so infinitely small that it takes over 100.
I mean, personally, I found in my box of Captain Crunch, but moving on. Best prize ever. All right, Stanley, where do you want these plot-specific MacGuffins? All right, put it in the back right next to my trophy of your wife. What? I don't know where I was going with that one, but some good old snake oil. Emphasis on the snake. It causes an erection that lasts more than 6 hours. And he was fabbing too hard. All right, some good old propaganda. Gotta love it. I mean, that's most of what this is. A revolutionary new dental hygiene product. Brand new formula designed to kill bacteria and kill germs without leaving a bad taste. Dragon Breath Mouthwash. All day fire fresh. Consult your local dental specialist before, during, and after use of Dragon Breath X. Mouthwash. Dragon Breath CC will not accept responsibility for any harm caused by this product. It's available for like 3 easy payments of $19.95, and also, you know, all your company's wages. All right, 2 months after the crash. This is mouthwash? Unfucking believable. There's gotta be an ocean of this stuff in here. Well, maybe at least enough to fill a lake, but at least Daisuke's, you know, thinking highly of it, you know, thinking like, you know, very, you know, far with that. There's gotta be an ocean of stuff in here. This room looks freaking endless. But this is what they have 5 people hauling for over a year. All of this for mouthwash? The sugar content probably offsets any potential as a disinfectant. Yeah, and probably also give your ass cavities. You know, so that's probably like definitely counterproductive as well. Disinfectant? What are you? Let me see that. 14% ethanol. Huh? I suppose will smell good at least. Well, I mean, at least, you know, like, you know, the ship does crash. It can, like, properly crash. You know, all this mouthwash, all it has to do is explode all over the place or whatever. And, hey, you know, worry about the smell of the corpses or the burning metal or whatever. Metal doesn't really burn, but well, whatever. Either way, you know, the ship will be smelling nice, you know, for those who come in and clean it up. That's right, kiddo. You can bet your ass on that. What are you doing? Stop that. Woo-wee. Oh, shut up. I'm just an old codger that can take care of his dental hygiene. Yeah, I mean, you might want to do that because, you know, when you die from that, they're going to need your teeth for the dental records. You hear that? That's the sound of 15 years of sobriety popping like a cyst. A glorious, magnificent, and red-hot cyst. That's probably what's actually, you know, red is likely, you know, your lungs that are probably, like, you know, severely irritated for that. His lungs, stomach, whatever. Oh, his son's definitely probably got, you know... Yeah, that can't be good for the insides. Good riddance and cheers. You're not supposed to swallow that. Captain Curly. Here. Guess anyone gets seriously blasted off to this stuff, I suppose? Yeah, and kill you in the process. Wrong voice. Hang on. Yeah, and kill you in the process. This can't be real. There's no way. Now we can go out in style. Daisuke, come here. Anyone ever teach you how to drink like a man? Well, anyone ever teach you how to lie like a corpse? That's what you're going to be doing when you keep on drinking that stuff. And plus, you know, you're not supposed to be consuming the product. They're going to deduct your company wages for that. 6 days before the crash. Yeah. So they're partaking in the product. That's going to be a problem. I mean, you probably need to relieve some weight off of you in the bathroom or whatever, what you about to have to do. Because I don't think this is going to take any weight off of them. Surprise! Surprise! Look at your face. Gotcha. Cheers. And like it seems like, you know, that was kind of like, you know, just curl. Of course, like, you know, Swansea had like, you know, the most like I guess, like, monotone or, like, just not interested, like, reaction or, response. Wow. What's the occasion? We only get one communal birthday party per trip, right? So we can have it whenever. Well, the one person can really be surprised birthday party per year, or birthday per year, per trip. We did Swansea last haul, remember? As long as you bought him dinner first. No way. I can't believe I missed that. You were next on the list, so congratulations. I hate to say it, though. Your duties have to extend to even your own birthday party. You're the only one with clearance to make the cake. The recipe is there by the machine. Hop to it, Captain. Yeah, okay, well, all right. I mean, seriously, I probably would be better off with the Easy Bake Oven. Chances are, like, what do we make? But that would probably actually, be more nutritious. All right, 3142 4213. Huh? No. I don't want to use it. I got a trophy for that, like by accident. I wasn't trying to use no developing. 3142 4213. Hang on. Oops. Damn, I keep on pressing the wrong thing. All right. I keep... What was the... Because I was trying to remember it. I just goofed it. 4213. I was trying to make the right one there, and I forgot which one it was or whatever. I ended up making the same thing like 2 more times by accident. All right. Can I just botch that like that? All right, so... Hey, I want to see what it says. They won't even let me read it. I want to read it. All these just like that. Of course, we know what's going to... Basically, what he's going to tell them, but... 2341. It's like a bunch of macarons, like, stacked on top of each other. I still say this thing looks like it's gonna, like, come live at any moment. You gotta make a speech. Can't argue with that. Speech. Go on. Hey, what's wrong? That's all I said on the report from the management. We will receive the paycheck for this delivery. I don't know any more than that. Pony Express finally kicking the bucket, huh? What a joke, and we're the punchline. I don't have any savings. They can't just do this, right? Pony Express was one of the last man-crew freighter companies. The writing's been on the wall for a long time. When did they tell you? Earlier this week. I was instructed to wait until we're closer to the haul destination. I can't keep sending letters from you all. So I guess you got what you wanted. Without the guilt. Jim. If I'd known, I can go back to my, how'd you put it? Struggle of a life? Anya never got in medical school because she's, well, let's be real. And how many employment years Swansea got left in him? Daisuke will be fine. Mommy and Daddy have him covered, so there's that at least. But you, headed for bigger and better, right? I'm just working on my life being a place I don't have to fucking escape. That's what I was trying to tell you. Nothing but... Save it. We're the ones you're trying to escape. Leave the dirt behind now that your boots are clean. That's not what I meant. It is what you meant. You just couldn't frame it yourself in a way that kept you as the hero. Abandon the crew, but remain the model captain. Unbelievable. What am I supposed to do? Let's add some fucking cake, huh? Props to the Twilight Cruise of the Toll Bar. Props to our captain and his new prospects. Yeah, well, guess what? You know, thinking of the glass half full here, whatever, at least, you know, we freaking defied the hell out of GLaDOS. You know, the cake ain't a lie in this situation. It's just gonna probably break our teeth. I mean, anytime you got a solid cake, you know there's a problem with it. I don't know, this thing's digestible. I feel like I'm, like, you know, cut into, like, you know, a model, like, you know, you probably, like, you know, have, like, you know, on a kiosk at a bakery shop. Or the very, you know, like, it's there just like, you know, say, you know, this is what you can order or whatever, but, you know, I don't know. That thing could not have been edible. Like, it literally just kind of feels like, you know, it's from that show, you know, Is It Cake or whatever? But it's like, it's not a cake. Like, you know, basically it's not a real cake. It's like I'm cutting it anyway. Like, it's actually a model of a cake. It's like, is it actually cake? But, you know, it ends up not actually being a real cake, and he still cuts through it. All right, good news. At least, you know, we're caught up now. Okay, I gotta go check on the curly one. Now, see what the hell I told Swansea about drinking them, about, you know, partaking in the product. We're totally gonna get our pay docked. Or to be lucky we get the ship docked at this point. Alright, I'm gonna ease your pain, but I swear if you bite me, there's gonna be a problem. Alright, you can keep your Pac-Man fever to yourself with those chompers. I don't know if he's been given his medicine yet. I don't know if he's... Alright, well... Okay, where you at, woman? Okay. See, she's in here. No, I understand completely. That's how it has to be. Oh, it's you. Jimmy, not able to sleep either? It's nighttime. Why are you talking like this late? Anya, are you crying? I just immediately think of, like, Satoru Gojo. You crying? All right. No, don't worry. I'm okay. We all need to keep it together. Oh, I'm keeping it together. Don't you worry, Captain. He's making noises again. Did you give him his meds before, Anya? No, it must have slipped my mind. I'm sorry. I'll do it. No, really, I'm perfectly okay. I said I'll do it. Can I just play as another character? I mean, that little joke I made earlier, you know, from corporate where they're saying Jimmy's an asshole. You know, it's kind of like, you know, definitely on brand at this point. Of course, I knew after the birthday party, I was like, yeah, okay, you know, can I just play someone else? I even play as freaking Swansea at this point. He's like probably one of the biggest jerks on the ship. But I don't know. I just kind of feel like with Swansea, what it really kind of seems is like, you know, he's just been at this so long, he's just tired. Maybe. He spent like most of his life doing this or whatever. Maybe he's wanted bigger things, and now it's just kind of, you know, he's getting to that point. Come on, stop with the noise. Oh, damn it. I know what everyone is thinking. The way they look at me. What could I even say? And then, what will she do? Damn it. here we are now. Me in the driver's seat. Thanks for that. Open up. I hope these make you feel fucking better. Okay, and it's getting worse with that. Again, the sound design on this. All right. Well, I gave him the painkillers. What the fuck? Whale. All right, I guess we're gonna have some cake, huh? All right, so I obviously like doing the normal voice I was doing for like we should have some. Ain't gonna really work, so we should have some. Why? It's mediocre at best, obviously. Sometimes you can only get the subpar stuff. That's what makes the really good stuff, well, good, right? Why bother? Hey, we all tried to escape. Didn't work for any of us. I thought many times, is this what peace feels like? And is it good enough? If I'm being real, it certainly isn't the best. So all I can do is try and make my life one I'm not trying to run from all the time. Sometimes I'll be promoted, buy a house, fall in love. But other times I'll just have some awful fucking cake with my friend. Right now, that sounds pretty brilliant, yeah. So if you'll do the honors. Right. Well, let me go find a knife. I think that voice kind of worked. Good golly, good gosh, it's dark in here. I wonder if it's actually, because the thing is, I forgot, I turned my scare counter off. I didn't think I was going to need it for this game. I mean, I had it on, like, when I tried to stream last night. And I only have, like, you know, my pulse rate thing going. Is that a mouthwash? Oh. You know, they say you're not fully clean unless you're ingestfully clean. Considering, like, you know, Swansea's been drinking this stuff like, you know, like whiskey. That's a cake. It's a hell of a cake. I'm not a cake, a knife, I mean. Well, who knows? Who's to say, you know, is it cake probably is done one with the axe also. I mean, they turn everything else into cake, so why not? Well, happy birthday. Please tell me I got out having to do that. Just got delayed, don't you? 4 months after the crash. Damn it, Swanson, stop partaking in the product. You too, Dasky? What the hell? Dasky. How many of you had? Those will kill you before anything else. I know. My mom found this internship for me. Such a slacker, she said. I don't know. I just never knew what I wanted to be. So you decide you want to be addicted to mouthwash. Never was good at anything. Total screw up. We're not done yet, Dasky. I just hope she doesn't blame herself. Please just take it. I don't want to look at this stuff anymore. Just what I always wanted. Yes. Well, yeah, I got some mouthwash for Christmas. Thank you, Daisuke. Just what I always wanted. It's like we got like 1,009,000 cases of this stuff right back there. So what's for dinner? Mouthwash? You know, this is just my absolute favorite dish, you know, because, you know, it's the best dish of the week. You know, definitely beats, like, you know, the mouthwash we had on Monday and the mouthwash we had, like, you know, on Saturday. I totally love mouthwash. All right. Anya. You saw me walk in and, like, walk 3 circles around the table practically, wherever, and I just now caught your attention. Oh, you startled me. That must be some, you know, a very, you know, interesting ingredient label on that mouthwash. You startled me. Sorry. No worries. Thinking about drinking that too? Honestly, yeah. It'd probably just make me feel sick. Wouldn't fix anything. As much as I'd like it to. Right. Hey, I was thinking, did you know not all the medicine aboard was in my office? We store some in a storage locker in the hallway. Why haven't you bought this up earlier? It was foamed up. I didn't think it was possible to reach it, but I've been estimating the position of the foam. I think the medicine depot lock isn't too far into the mass of it, so we could try to break it down. Once there are too many on a weak spot, we all get sucked into space. I think it's worth the risk. Nothing else, it's an excuse to get Swansea to hand over the axe. Alright, before we go and do that, I'm going to take a really quick break, guys. I'll be right back. All right, guys. Anyways, getting back to it now. So yeah, at least now I'm back in my groove. I think a little bit since we're like past like the point that I was at before. So anyways, see the phone by the hallway to the medical. You can kind of see the lock in there. Let's be real. I mean, I can just pour some of this mouthwash on. I mean, this probably has to be like almost equivalent to like some kind of acid at this point. And I found this probably corrodes their insides, and we just pour that on this stuff. All right, so where's Swansea? We got a hangover from this stuff? Okay, let me go and like have her tell me what we're looking at again. And I'm a fish, and my eyes are fish. Okay, Anya, do you mind me actually using that so I can just go ahead and just bleach my eyes with it? Because I've been scarred. Yo, fat man in a little coat.
Jimbo. El Cappuccino, the man with the plan.
You done? I need that.
This whole thing, this was entrusted to me by our previous tragedy and clan leader. Big responsibility. But you know all about that, huh?
I'm gonna try and get some more painkillers. Do something useful, you know?
Oh ho, I heard all about it. You're looking to pull the plug on this party early. Well,
I'm trying to save us.
Take matters in your own hands, huh? Be my guest.
Hey, I was watching that. That's gonna be cut from your pay. Ah, crap. Well. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Eldrinox. Oh, my God. That is dead ass, like, accurate. Oh, my God. I didn't even actually notice until you said that. He looks like freaking Kendo. For those who don't know what we're talking about here. And, of course, like, and let me get like a proper. I mean, obviously, he looks like a little more updated, but he looks like the Kendo gun, like Robert Kendo, who owned the gun shop at Resident Evil. Pretty iconic NPC when you think about it. Now I can't unsee it. All right, Jack Torrance. Shattered my sunset. How dare you? How dare you shatter my sunset? My sunrise, whatever. Okay, hold on. Let's see, is that where she was taught? Is it this one? No, it's not that one. All right, woman. Okay, she doesn't kind of see the locker in there, so I gotta look where I can see the locker. They're set in the hallway to medical. Alright, so we go over through here. Shouldn't be too much problem in finding it. Alright, Ah, there it is. Well. That'll do it. That's probably alcohol. Why'd I get feeling that's gonna be like a Chekhov's gun there? It said, well, you moved quick, didn't you? Oh, wow, Jim. You did it. Yeah, it actually wasn't that hard once I figured it out. Amazing. You literally just, like, you know, the lockers, right? You just, like, took, like, a few swings and bam, done. But I can understand. He said, like, you know, the foam's, like, what's pretty much keeping, like, you know, us from being sucked out into orbit. Amazing, really. Sure. I hate to ask you again, but could you give Curly his painkillers? It still just makes me so nauseous. You're not serious. Look, I've entertained your sentimentality up until now, but I'm trying to actually fix things on you. Responsibility. I'm getting us through this. It's find the code scanner, then figure out the door code. Get the axe. Chop up the foam, but not too much, and best of all, give Curly his fucking medicine. But I'm bearing it. I have to, because the captain has to take the fucking responsibility on this goddamn ship. Responsibility. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Go make sure Daisuke doesn't choke on his own vomit. No, I'll take care of it on you. I always do. Okay. I don't know if there's some kind of reason for it, but this guy's an ass. He ain't no ass. He's a whole pen of donkeys. Now, that's being actually very disrespectful to donkeys, but they would put me in the shoes. Like, see, the thing is, no, we can't play as Clementine. We can't be playing as a Clementine or a Lee here or whatever. We're talking about Walking Dead, Telltale series. No, we gotta play as this jerk. Talking about like 500 milligrams. All right, extended release. I'm kind of wish. I mean, I know this sounds bad. I wish there was actually an extended release of him getting, like, you know, released outside of an airlock, but I don't know. I'm hoping that maybe there's, like, some reason for. I can't. What do you mean? Right, gotta open his mouth. All right, Curly. Please don't bite me. I don't need this guy bitching about that too. All right, buddy. I don't ever think I understand the pressure you were under before. Okay, you try to tell me. Our worst moments don't make us not monsters, huh? You were a good captain, Curly, and you be one again. I'll get us both through this. Like, part of me feels like what this is, like, he's got a lot of guilt. He's like survivor's guilt, even though Curly's not dead. But Curly's basically practically at that point. Maybe he's actually kind of like in denial on. Well, it went down a lot easier that time, it seemed like. I'm going to say straight up, though, I absolutely love this fucking game. Straight up. I mean, it definitely, like, kind of feel. The thing is, me and Curly were having a moment. 6 hours till judgment. What are you talking about? I didn't do it. Nobody saw me do it. Yeah, well, I also have not played this before and everything, so.
Jimmy, get the fuck out here.
Look, it ain't my fault, god dang it. I didn't do it. All right, I can use this on the door, maybe? Why not 21? Think a little bit higher of it. I'll smack you, I swear, if you don't back off, Swansea. I'll bop you. All right, you doing okay? Yeah, I can't sleep. I know how that is. Just toss and turn. Stare at the ceiling all night. I actually kind of like the nighttime window screen. Well, I mean, don't get too used to it. You know, Swansea's gonna break the damn thing. If you can believe it. So I just come look at it sometimes. You look really, really close. You can see that there's a dead pixel in the upper right corner. I thought it was a star. That so? Nope, don't see it. In the back of my mind, it's always there. Now I go bonkers looking for it. Cheers. I don't think it ruins the illusion though. It's peaceful. Maybe I'm just used to looking up at the bigger picture. How many days of transport do we have left? Let's see, off the top of my head, around 237 days. Just under 8 months. Hey, why do you think Pony Express put a lock on the medical room door, but not in the sleeping quarters? I suppose for the same reason they put a lock on the cockpit. Safety. And 5 months after the crash. If you want me to fix that TV, that ain't happening. Jimmy, help. It's a total emergency. Calm down, what is it? Anya's stuck in medical. The door won't open. What if she runs out of something? Right. Let's go have a look. Never looked better. Okay. All right, so we got an escort mission going on? Or he's just teleporting? If he's at the top of the okay, his ass is weeping angeling on me. Okay, you can stop that right now, Daisuke. I mean, I deal with enough weeping angels like, you know, when I want to play Dark Hours. If you don't stop that, I swear... Okay, I need to get the hell away from his ass now. He's gonna freaking, you know, break my neck if I don't watch it. Okay, you know, no, your ass needs... No! Get back in here. I'm tired of you. You're gonna piss me off with that. Oh, and of course he can move further away from the door. Daisuke, I'm gonna need you to stop that right now. Quit teleporting. Gee, now he doesn't even know where... Now he's going backwards. See, I'm tired of your shit already. You need to, like... I'm getting tired of you. Well, and I went through all that. Alright, so we gotta get... Alright. So we got any plans here, Daisuke? You know, see, you're gonna tell me, why don't you teleport through the door? Mr. No Frames? Okay, that doesn't look good. Oh, yeah, I bought drip. And she's like, oh, hell. We're here to rescue you. Don't worry. Don't panic. You know, you could help me kind of put some elbow grease into this. Literally got things that use a bottle of mouthwash, even though I didn't really do anything with it. There's gotta be something we can, like, use to pry this open. Okay, there's... We'll figure it out. Just gotta... Keep looking. I ain't got anything in my inventory that I can use. know we can't go around this way. I already said that. I mean, all right. I mean, it being me, Jimmy I'm playing as, that's a good reason for her to panic. Hey, heard the lock's broken. Hey, Anya, can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you, Jimmy. The rest of our medicine stash is in there, too. Damn, this could be bad. You try to really put your back into it? Any wrenches laying around? How heavy is the med kit? I don't think she wants out. Anya, is the door stuck? No. What do you mean? Look, we're all stressed, but you can't go breaking down every little hardship. Open the damn door. That's gonna be like, that's gonna give a reason to open it. You're right. You were right all along. I should have done this from the beginning. Anya? I always believed our worst moments didn't define us, didn't make us beyond repair. You think I wanted this either? Made a mistake. This isn't my worst moment. Anya? Far from it. It's the best decision I'll ever make. Open the door. I'll take care of it. Oh, she just used his own words against him. Anya, what does that mean? Curly's still in there with her, right? Curly's still in there with her, right? Yeah, you don't think... Dasky, you and Swansea know the internals of the ship better than anyone. Damn, I'm using my voice. You and Swansea know the internals of the ship better than anyone. There's absolutely no other way into this in the medical. Well, Swansea said it was strictly off limits, like super mega not allowed above all else. The utility room. That busted vent in there loops in the medical. I mean, technically a person could totally fit through it. If that's the only way, we'll make it work. You listening, Anya? Fine. Come on, Dasky. Okay. Well, Swansea ain't gonna like this, but then again, I mean, Swansea don't like much of anything. Oh, crap. Well, he definitely looks like he's seen some days. Better days. Swansea, we need your help. I know you said utility is dangerous, but
I'm good right here, fellas. You know I'm not letting you in there. Off limits.
Look, if there's any possibility...
Jimbo, letting you scratch at that foam wall would be useless. You'd only tear this goddamn ship a new asshole. Nothing to be done about it. Bad luck. Tail missed the donkey.
Well, I mean, I'm seeing an ass right here, but I ain't talking about Swansea, I'm talking about Jimmy. But either way, but Swansea, this could be really bad. Just hear us out.
We're God's hand-picked favorites on this here planet, I reckon. Means we get to name it. So let's hear it from for Wake Rock. Whatever's going on anywhere else ain't my problem. Since I'm the happiest man Wake Rock has ever seen.
Yeah, we're not on a planet, dumbass. We're on a freaking ship. Let's just go, Dasky. There's no point with him. I'm going in there. Don't do anything. Stop. I can fix this.
Why do you keep fucking saying that? Are you hearing yourself?
I'm so sorry.
We still have disinfectant, right? The one from the extra medical stash?
Yeah, I picked it up.
Get it now.
I've already got it, dork. Just look like a nurse. Cocktail.
The cocktail? Ah, shit. What are you blabbering about?
That was your fault. You would never have if I had no choice.
You. Useless. You goddamn fucking idiot. There has to be something else.
Well, it's nice to know the thing I got out of there. Oh my god. Great. How about some mouthwash? I mean, it's like it's basically like the liquid duct tape. It fixes everything.
Well. What the hell happened after, between this time skip? Or we're looking in here. At least try to make yourself useful. God damn it. That's my eyes. All right, fine, Swansea, since you're the freaking captain now, apparently. Anya? Oh, that's Daisuke. Wait, hold on. Why is he out here now? I thought we were just somewhere else. Oh, okay, never mind. I just thought about it. Daisuke makes me think of... He looks like Hans from Fast and Furious. Or, yeah, Han. I don't know, I said Hans. Mrs. Elginox was like, tossing like, comparisons with, between Kendo and Swansea. Oh, no, don't tell... What the fuck? Okay, well. Oh, you ain't about to tell me that went through the entire freaking, the entire cargo of mouthwash. Take care of it. Was it MC Lesher that made like, what was the name of that one artist? Hold that thought. I forgot its name. I always get the name mixed up. What was the name of that one? MC Escher. I was saying Lesher, where I got MC, but yeah, Escher. I always get mixed between like Lesher and Escher. But yeah, it looks like an MC Escher, painting. I was like, I always get the MC right usually, but I always like botch like the other part of the name. It's that one artist that does like that did all those abstract drawings, like stairs, like in all kind of different directions and everything. Well, pay attention to architecture, and now, yeah. You be quiet. Don't tell me to be quiet. Trust me, that's impossible. A blind beast, aimless and restless. You can't run from it. Okay, so I'm not too keen on that foreshadowing. Oh, okay, well. We tell you to be quiet here. There's the step I take. Sounds like a Spanish Armada's going off. I think I'm gonna need this. Oh, shit. Testing. 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 Hey.
was trying to see if it's actually attracting my voice. I got it figured out, I think. Oh, the hell you say? Right there. I think. Give me that. My peanut. Responsibility. All right. I'm so sorry. I messed up. I'll try to talk. Unless what happened was, I can't see that they went through all that mouthwash. Like, unless like what happened was like something happened and all the like mouthwash got jettisoned. You ain't gonna tell me they went through like an entire, you know, massive cargo hold of mouthwash like 5 months or however long. I think the vent and utility connects to the medical. But you heard about what he said. Going in there now. It's too unstable. Trying to break the foam could risk the air seal. I just don't want to fuck up again like I did before. You heard it on you. I want to put it past you to do something extreme right now. You and me, Dasky, we can save Curly, yeah? Swansea won't help, so we'll figure it out ourselves. Right, yeah. We got this. But even before the foam, how do we even get the door to utility open? Swansea's been practically camping in front of the door, and he has the key. I have an idea. You're going to have to trust me. We did knock him out. Well, I mean, thanks for like the whole plan on how we're going to do that. You're going to fight him? No. Even he has to have his limits when it comes to booze. We'll make him pass out. Simple, safe. He might not even realize we did anything after the fact. It's a recipe for a mocktail in the kitchen. We can follow the steps, but use different ingredients to add kick to it. Come on. Okay, yeah, the cocktail. All right. Now we know what's about to happen to it. All I know is, like, you know, we had this whole cargo thing, a mouthwash or whatever. And the fact that, like, the whole thing was gone, like, you know, that one thing. So who knows how long they've actually been on the ship. But still, I mean, you can't tell me they went through, like, a whole massive hold of, like, you know, drinking mouthwash. I mean, I don't know exactly how long, you know, how much time passes between now and, like, the whole Judgment Day thing, but... All right. All right. It's mouthwash and tonic. And like 2 things you're not even supposed to be drinking. 1324. The sweetener. All right. All right. Where's the machine? Unless they moved it or something. Sweetener. Any ideas? I might have accidentally at some point mistakenly replaced a few packets before by accident. Right. Take a look around my stuff. Could be somewhere, but also totally somewhere else. Who knows? Anything's possible. The crash sure jumbled everything up. I don't even want to know, Daisuke. You getting sweet with that sweetener? All right, but we need some, we still need tonic. Hang on. Okay, I get it. We can't make tonic. All right, mouthwash. All right, I get it now. All right, so we're gonna need. All right, yeah, hold on. Water and tonic. Or, no, hang on, wrong thing. All right. Oof. Sorry, Heather. Well, hopefully, as long as it's like, you know, fixed, L Junks. All right, and. Yeah, I don't think this is probably gonna. Well, it's not just Spike, dude. I mean, that thing's like, you know, got a whole ass, you know. I don't know. It's not Spike. That's like a whole ass, you know, box of nails in it. All right, Swanson, you know, you've been working so hard. You know, we got ourselves like a little bit of a pick-me-up.
They're gonna teach my intern now? I personally try to educate based off years of experience. But that's just me, Captain.
And, you know, just take a load off, man. Got yourself a mocktail spot with propanol alcohol, even for a good time, but not a long time. Especially, you know, if it kills you. The fuck is that? Look, we need to keep working together. This is how I get us through this without us being at each other's necks all the time, then...
Yeah, give it here.
Oh, you about to get it all right. Well, he kind of freestyled the recipe.
Yeah, I can tell you had a hand in this monstrosity, kid. You ain't no mixologist. Sure as hell ain't no mechanic either. You never should have come here. Who the fuck even decided to let you board, huh? Stick the idiot with a bunch of sad sack adults and see what he learns, eh? Bootstraps and all that? What a load of horse shit. You think it's all going somewhere, but every failure leaves you a little more mangled than before. Older, uglier, meaner. Smarter in a worse way.
Wallen doesn't suit you, Swansea. It sounds to me like, okay, the whole thing I kind of took from that, it kind of, you know, Swansea kind of seems like, you know, he's very gruff, but he does, like I said, I think like the whole thing with him is that he's, you know, like I said, he's tired. He's been doing this for a while, not really getting anywhere with his life. And it kind of sounds like what he was trying to say right there is, you know, he does care for Daisuke. You know, he ain't showing it, like, you know, a lot. And basically he's just saying, you know, you could have, like, you know, been off to better things. You know, you don't want to end up like us. You know, you don't want to end up like me.
Suppose you think we should all be acting like you. A hard-working, esteemed captain. So take a load up before the sun finally sets on this party. May we never go to hell, but always be on our way.
It's like, you know, he's the way he sounds or whatever. I've seen characters like this before, and I hate that we had to do that to him. It just seems like, you know, he's been through some shit. I mean, all of them seem like they have. And, you know, he's an asshole, but at the same time, it seems like, you know, he's one with good intentions. Like, you know, he doesn't want you to go inside there because, you know, he's worried about, like, you know, not just himself. He doesn't want anyone getting sucked out there, like, you know, anyone get hurt. Obviously, all of them have got their own stuff they're dealing with. But I don't know, Jimmy, I don't know, something about him. Thing is, Daisuke seems like he's one of the purest ones out of them. I mean, Anya and everything. Anya, you can tell like something's going on with her. Is he still breathing? He practically bounced off the ground. He'll be fine. His tolerance has to be through the roof by now. Probably just wake up with a massive headache. I mean, he's gonna be so mad. I'll never get a good reference now. I'd be thankful. You'd be happy if you get off this ship. Captain, you sure about this? Maybe we could talk with Swansea when he's cleared up a bit later. He's just like really into workplace safety and stuff sometimes, you know? Which is like totally cool and stuff, I think. You taught me. It's time to be brave, Daisuke. Curly and Anya are counting on us. Wait. Oh. Well, it's like barely phoned up at all. Hey, it's those things. I've never been inside one. What are they called again? Cryostasis pods. Oh yeah, these things are far out. Totally sci-fi. Oh, it looks like this one still works. How long can these things even keep you frozen? 20 fucking years. Can't believe Swansea managed to clear all the foam from here. Okay, I take it back. I think I know what's going on here. He didn't. What? Think about it. Swansea never let you work with him on breaking the utility room phone well, right? No, it need to be handled delicately. He said I have way too much athletic strength in my arms. I would have just torn right through the foam. I was like, damn, makes total sense. Bummer. So I've been in charge of the kitchen instead. He said it's the next little critical to keep stock and organized every day. Have me double, triple, double check everything all the time. Right, of course. He never told you he'd gotten in here? No, but look how busy he must have been. There was never any foam here. And Swansea has known the whole damn time. Just taking a load off before the sun finally sets on this party, huh? That boozed up bastard has been biding his time until he can save himself. Okay, I take it back. That's what I thought was going on here. Would getting in the pod really mean you get rescued? 20 years more of a chance to get found. I'll take those odds over our current situation. Not like this, though. Not by lying through my teeth while waiting for everyone else to die. No, man, that just can't be right. Sure, there's a reason. We'll ask him about it when he wakes up. We'll deal with him after. Right now, we have a job to finish. And the vent looks like it's still in one piece. Oh, check out those sparks. Hate to imagine how gnarly it looks on the inside. Could be somewhat collapsed in places. You can make it through. We need to try it. Swansea said it's not safe. Yeah, well, Swansea also lied to us, possibly. I know he forgot to tell us about the pod. Forgot. Yeah, I guess all that mouthwash or whatever, like, completely clouded his memory, right? But he knows, like, everything about this kind of stuff. Maybe we should just wait for him to wake back up. You said you could handle it. And plus, I don't think Swansea's going to be too talking when he finds out we learned his secret. Swansea taught you well, right? Time to prove it. He'll be impressed when he wakes up. Proud. He'll understand why we had to do this. Then he can explain himself. All right, Jimmy's kind of being a little bit too, yeah, so he's being a little bit manipulative there. You think so? Daisuke, everyone's counting on you. Captain's orders. Yeah, I got this. Okay, here we go. This totally ain't gonna end well. So he did get hurt. Unless, Anya, what did you, oh, what did you do? So I'm guessing, like, United States with her might not have been him getting hurt. Oh, boy. Find the gun. That just went south. Well, of course, let's be real. Everything else here went like north, south, east, and west. Yeah, back, in brighter times. I mean, news to me. I didn't check there. It's had normal asteroid trajectories along this route. Of course, corrections might be required during transit. Oh, yeah, we know. Anya? For fuck's sake. Where is it? Us being let go isn't a reason to hurt yourself. Anya, as our nurse, you never got psych evals. I should have thought of that. You could have come to me if you were feeling stressed. What would you have done? Anything. Anything. You, the crew, are all my responsibility. I told you so over and over, yeah? I'm not going to hurt myself. You know the gun isn't a safety case I can't open. But I hid the case itself. Tell me where it is. None of this has to be in our performance log. We'll figure it out together. I'm pregnant. You're what? Who would you... Captain, I told you. Listen to me. We can fix this. I've known him for a long time. I'll talk to him. I know you'd never give me the gun to protect myself, so the least I can do is make sure he never gets it either. Ah, massive oof. Where's the gun? Don't you do this to me with like random Gryffindor scarf on the door? Okay, that was just random as hell, but it looks like a Gryffindor scarf. The bleeding won't stop. Just try and stay still, Daisuke. I need a second to think. We can fix this. Hey, kid, you hear me? Huh? Daisuke. Hey, stop. Stop. Don't move. It's all right, Daisuke. Calm down. This line of work. You could never become like miserable old Swansea. What a tragedy. Decades of hauling ass for Pony Express. Big mighty bruiser with all his shiny tools. This is where it got me. The good life, huh? I thought you were dumber than I can of paint. Always just chewing my ears off about nothing. Useless ray of goddamn sunshine. Not an A student, career workhorse, or force of ambition. Just a damn good kid trying his best. You could have taught no fool like me a lot. Close your eyes, Daisuke. Swansea, no. Damn. I guess he was putting him out of his misery, but geez. You monster. I could have fixed him, Swansea. I have to do everything myself. Why can't any of you just give me some time to fucking think? How do you still not understand? It's over. End of the fucking line. He won't suffer one more second because of your delusions. Unbelievable. Look, stop pretending. I know all about your plan, Swansea. I went to utility. I saw what you've been hiding down there. Sneaking around with that axe, telling Anya who knows what. Now this? You're making sure you're the one who gets inside that cryopod. Huh. I sure did talk to Anya. But it was her telling me all sorts of things instead, wasn't it? Shouldn't the captain go down with his ship? Not that it matters anymore. I ain't got no place to be. I got everything I could ever want right here on the ship. So go ahead and get in that pod. If you ever get found, you can tell them whatever fucking story you like. You've earned it.
Yeah, I know. Get the gun. And I really like Daisuke. He was like probably like one of the most innocent ones on the ship alongside, I guess, an Anya. Hey, shut up. Stupid thing. Okay, the lights tell me I'm probably on the right path here. So she says she had the gun. Just really concerned considering we got us with the lack of Anya here. Let me see if I can use the code scanner. Well, there's always medical. I was hoping that might actually work as a bit of a flashlight, but yeah, that doesn't really help matters much. Ah, shit. Oh. She didn't kill Curly. Damn it. Damn it, Anya. Okay. Okay, and that was where he came up. Hang on, let me see. There's gotta be some kind of clue around here. Yeah, okay, yeah, this game definitely is... I don't think like any game has really kind of hit me as hard in the feels as, like this, since like I played Telltale's The Walking Dead. I think I got a good idea on where this is going to be going. So she hangs out in medical a lot and everything. So you figured there would be like some kind of clue in here somewhere. This is like in her quarters. Yeah. Whereas now, like, what frustrates me about like last night is like what was said last night. Literally was about a scene that was about to happen like immediately afterwards. I can check the cockpit.
739. Got it. All right. That animatron does not. That thing does not shut up. So let's not forget times in the past when I played games or wherever I ended up, cracking the code on my own with, with similar puzzles. What's so damn funny, Curly? You know what? Yeah, you come on in here. I've had just about enough of you too. Jimmy! I don't know why I said it like that, but it should have been like, Jimmy! I told him. Anya, hang on. Anya, you should have waited for me. What'd he say? Nothing that makes any difference. Did he seem angry? Where'd he go? He just walked away. Curly, I don't want him in here anymore. Hold on. Fuck. Just wait. I need to find him. Everything's going to be okay. Damn. I think I know exactly which way this has gone. Jim. I can fix this. What do you think will happen when we get back? We can figure all this out. You and me. All I ever heard here is how great of a leader you are. God, it's so annoying. But now, what do you think will happen now when we get back? We'll fix this together. Everything you and I worked for in our lives, compliments, changes, none of it will matter. You've gotten through this difficult situation before. This time won't be any different. Work through it one day at a time. It's not just me, is it? You were supposed to be the one who had everything under control. You said it yourself. The ship, this crew, everything that happened here. This was your responsibility, Captain. That is what you will be hearing the rest of your life. Or this could be remembered as a tragedy. Despite what must have been the best efforts of all of its acclaimed captain, the Tulpa crew is never found. No one survived to tell the tale. You're staying at the top. Oh, shoot, I actually see what he looks like now. Feet in cement. I get it now. Right? Right. %. Okay. I'll take care of it. If I hear that one more time in this game, it's like Would You Kindly in BioShock. Oh boy. All right already. What did you do? Tell me you didn't. I should have. I didn't. What the fuck did you do? It wasn't Curly that did it. And I've got to keep playing this prick. Why does it make it think of like the scene from Puppet Master, the first movie, when they were all like, you know, dead around the table and everything? Like, woohoo! Happy birthday, Captain. This rocks.
Here, here.
Okay, now I see like the other scene that was somewhat spoiled last night for me.
To Captain Jimbo.
Gonna wash it all down with some mouthwash. Come on. You have to give a speech.
Go on, have at it. You better make it good.
Hell yeah. Oh, Captain. Captain Jimmy. Fuck. They were foreshadowing this too. Okay. I think this goes like a lot beyond, like far beyond Soylent Green as people here. A lot of people struggle to put food on their plates, but that wasn't enough, right, Captain? Lowest rung of your ladder is our highest, till it's all swept from under your feet. Life isn't even worth living at the same level as us, but I forgive you. All of us do. I won't give up on you, even like this. I believe in you. We're going to make it through this. Sometimes we thrive, travel to endless reaches of space, but other times we just have to accept days like this. You taught me that, Curly. Let's eat. Let's survive. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, that's... All right. It's a little tiny... It's a tiny Daisuke. It's like, what's up, Captain? Turn back now. Responsibility. Okay, so I gotta keep doing it until like. I think I get. I gotta like go backwards like this. They said no turning back, but I can still go back. They're trying to trick me. I can't like They're trying to get me like to avert my eyes in a way where it's gonna end up getting me. Hold on, what was that? I don't know what that was in there. They're trying to throw me off. They're trying to like do things like take my eyes off like where I need to go. If we turn back, something's gonna kill me. So we gotta like walk backwards. Or something's gonna make me start over. Seems trippy though. What the fudge? Coming through, boys. Ow, damn, my knee. My fibia. Okay. So, I think this whole operation's been axed. All right, so at the very least, let me see what we got. More flowers, whatever that is. All right, watch me throwing that there, Bunyan. Wait, is that supposed to be a trap? Oh, shit. I wonder if that was actually supposed to trigger when I got too close. Of course. Oh, crap. Sorry, Swansea. Well, I guess we got right to his funeral, I suppose. Yeah, okay, so honestly, any game where you play as the asshole or whatever definitely, drives like the story, the narrative home, because it basically gives you that real, bad taste in your mouth of having to do stuff like not just, as him, but through his perspective. Doing his first person, like definitely like, adds like a whole other layer to it. Which is great for storytelling, but God is like, I definitely feel I'm gonna need a shower after this. I figured it was gonna like, as I said like last night when I was trying to play it before, I had a feeling like probably by the time I finished this, I was gonna like feel really dirty. This is kind of a bit of a kind of a dirt that mouthwash is not gonna clean off. All right. Hey. All right, Swansea. Now that I know you're gonna do that. He was just over there, and then. So I had to like do this like probably like maybe 3 more times, give or take. I don't know how many more times I got to do this, because. Shit. Trying to. There we go. I have something to say, so shut the fuck up and listen. I spent 13 years half cut up to my eyeballs. Drunk, to put it mildly. Then suddenly I saw a streetlight shining in my face. 500 gigawatts of the power of God. A vision of my bloated body found in some ditch. It scared me straight. So I got a collar shirt, mortgage, and a credit card. All the things that make a good man. Hoped I could raise my children to be better than their old man. I wanted to believe I was never one setback away from my worst self. But the truth is, discipline, drive, routine, endless fucking desperation to get shit done. Loving wife, great kids, sobriety. I'm telling you, accomplishments I'd been chasing all my life, never felt as good as I expected when I crossed the finish line. So now that we're at the end, taking inventory, those nights spinning out of my head, sinking into the sofa, broken glass in my palms, bleeding dry, the funniest thing ever.
Old dogs laughing and snarling on a waterbed floor, mocking the moon for daring to show its face. All nausea and wreckage and vomit and ugly cruelty. The only problem in the world an empty bottle. Those are the best days of my life. Yeah, those were the best days of my life. I got nothing to hide, ready to face the music. I can see myself for what I am. But you, a cowardly, selfish motherfucker, and you can't even see it. I should have been able to protect the kid. If I could have done one thing right, wish it had been to give him one small chance off this goddamn rock. I think he was doing it for Daisuke. I think, like, he had that pod not for him. He was trying to get Daisuke off of there. Swansea, I'm gonna fix everything. We're gonna make it. Fuck you. Yeah, Jimmy's kind of an ass. That ain't gonna happen. And it looks like he didn't actually get him in the head. He shot him in the gut, it looks like. Hang on. Or maybe it was like multiple shots or whatever. If you shot him in the gut, and you're like, obviously that means like, you basically let him suffer. He's got like a little blood on his head. But I don't know if it was a splash or what, but still. Yeah, this guy sucks. Honestly, with Swansea, like, the reason why, he took down, he cut down Daisuke earlier. Again, I think it's just because he realized, he wasn't going to pull through. Jimmy was delusional. It's like, okay, yeah, he's... Well, hi. So it really just seems to me like everyone on the ship was better than this guy. Even Swansea. Swansea, again, like, as I feared it was, he just didn't want Daisuke, like, to end up like him. That one thing with the one cryopod, I'm guessing, like, he wanted to get Daisuke off the ship. So maybe, like, it isn't actually, well, it said crash or whatever. So, yeah, they are on a ship. Hold on. Never, I get it now. So my guess is that, yeah, so the ship did crash. I was wondering, for some reason, I don't know. Because it said, like, they crashed. So maybe, and like, it was saying, like, that one thing, like, send them off into space. So I'm guessing, I don't know if it just, like, crashed and the ship is just, I don't know. They said the ship crashed. Or I'm guessing it could be, like, crashing to the asteroid. So I don't know what they're trying, I guess what maybe they're trying to say is that maybe they're actually, on an asteroid. The ship is, like, is stuck on an asteroid. And so, because they were talking about, like, that, they cut through the phone the wrong way, it could, like, send them off into space. I thought they were, like, on a planet, but I don't know. Or it could just be, like, they're on a planet without any atmosphere or something. Who knows? But everything kind of points to, like, they actually might have, like, landed on a rock. Like, an actual, like, asteroid. But the main takeaway from this is that the guy we're playing as is just... Okay, this is definitely... Hang on. Hang on. Maybe something missing here.
Tis old Mother Goose's birthday. We're giving her a party. A party, a party, a party.
Well, I don't care about Mother Goose's party. Let go of me.
The baker man, he served the cake. It was a sight to see.
That damn cake again. Take Curly's. Oh. Okay, I guess we gotta keep watching till we... Okay, it's repeating. Hang on. And then see how this goes. We got like, you know, get everything. Hang on. So we can only access these 4. Oh, hold up. Okay, we're not about to eat. Really? Oh. Okay, I get it now. I think. So we got... Yeah, this has then gotten like really... Ew. Okay. See what this does. You don't want this guy helping you. He's walking right along the Milky Way. I can like put up with this schmuck like... What the fudge is going on here? There's like random Curly setting on fire. I want to go home. We are home. Why don't you finish what you started? Don't worry, if anyone ever finds us, I'll still be playing the villain. You'll be the better man in the end, like you wanted. I could have stopped it. Taking responsibility. No, we can both be heroes. We're a team, just you and me, like we used to be. Nah, I think Curly's the only hero here. You don't get that title. What happened was an accident. We were trapped. Bullshit. I made a mistake, all right? I'm sorry. I'm so fucking sorry, Curly. Yeah, I ain't buying it. What's this thing now? It's ultra set. Oh, shit. Okay, I guess he is trying to take responsibility.
Is it? Yeah, kind of like, you know, I'm kind of piecing things together here. What's going on now? So I'm having this is gonna be for Anya. We've already, like, I guess, like, you know, made peace with things, or based on the sense of things with Swansea and Curly. Alright, I just gotta figure out getting in here. Oh, shit. What the hell was that? All clean. Really gets rid of that bad taste in your mouth, huh? Through wreckage. Through silence. Wash it away. All day, fire fresh. Oh, shit. Oh, boy. I gotta move. How am I supposed to get away from this thing? Looks like it stops for a second, you know, if I. Yeah, this is gonna be tricky. So I got, like, you know, basically I can see it, and that if I stop it for a second, I can, like, get around it, but. Hang on. I guess we made it past that point. And then there's like items you can pick up where like, you know, key cards. We already got one. It'd be like so evil if they actually put like one in here. You have to like go through all those just to find like the one you can pick up. Like, yeah, y'all really like your mouthwash. I got away from you. Hey, boss. Oh, never mind. It's talking. Pony Express is dead. So are you. Honestly, I don't know what to think of it. Shut up. Curly tried his best. I did too, but he's the better man. He ain't wrong about that. I see that now. We can both still make it. I'll take care of him, and I'm taking responsibility. Curly, Captain, I'm so sorry. Yes. Yes, I do. I fucked up. Well, that's understatement of the year. But I can still make things this right. Our worst moments don't make us... that concerned. Oh, crap. I don't want to cut this cake again. What do you mean, not yet? Oh, crap. Yeah, here's the thing. Both of us ain't got to fit in that pod. Even still, you know. Tell them go home. It's a long walk. I'll say that much. You better put him in that pod. See if there's some way they can actually help him. That's what I thought. Still don't like it. It's okay, Curly. You're going to be okay. You always had my back. I ended up hurting you even though I was trying to save us. Now you'll survive. It's like you said, together we can fix anything. I'm just proud I got to be your friend and co-pilot, Captain. No one can hurt you now. We fixed it. I fixed it. You broke it. There's like a lot of layers you got to unpack here and everything. What I understand is that he's the one that tried to like screw the ship up. Oh. He's the one that basically, you know, caused the ship to crash in the first place. He's, you know, he's reason Curly ended up like he did. All right, guys, that was Mouthwashing, you know, and I'm actually glad I did pick back up, you know, and try to, you know, play back through it, considering, you know, what happened last night in the sense of, yeah, we just had finished it and everything. So the thing about it is, I'd want to think that pretty much, you know, where I'm guessing, like, you know, the universe this game takes place in or whatever, you know, with the fact that, you know, he was put cryo or whatever, sometime in the future, they're going to get Curly out of there.
and hopefully, like, I guess, like, maybe, the future is advanced enough to where, he can get like a shitload of skin grafts, other kind of surgery and everything. And, and definitely gonna like, require some prosthetics. But at the very least, the thing is, the main concern here is obviously what kind of psychological damage he's gonna have. And also there is the possibility that they're not even gonna find him. I mean, I know it sounds really bad saying this, but for every, the condition of Curly at the end kind of makes you wonder, like, if he wouldn't have been better off, like, if they just put him out of his misery. Like, what was screwed up about is the fact that, I mean, I guess, like, the whole thing with Daisuke is that Swansea, kind of, like, saw that, there was no saving Daisuke. He was bleeding out. Like, they couldn't stop the bleeding, so he put him out of his misery. Curly, at the very least, they managed to, like, save him for better or worse. It makes you wonder if he really was actually, if it was better off, and, like, if he basically was, like, dealing with a fate worse than death here. He was suffering. He's, like, missing, like, most of his, like, pretty much, his limbs. He's, very, very horribly disfigured. So there's all that. Okay, we're gonna see right here what happens. See if they actually found him. Okay, I guess not. So obviously the main takeaways from it is this: Jimmy, got Anya pregnant. So does he follow us? Okay, that was just like the All right, that was just that. But yeah, so obviously the main takeaway from this, of course, is that there was like a lot of things there that pretty much made Jimmy a very deplorable character. In the end, he pretty much did like the right, because thing is, obviously what he could have done is he could have gotten that pod himself. He could have shot Curly, and or just like put Curly out of his misery, and he could have gotten the pod himself. Went off there and played off like he was the hero, like he did everything that was gonna be done, like the crew killed each other or something, and he was only survivor. But in the end, like, he let Curly survive, again, for better or worse. I mean, who's to say? They may find Curly, they may be able to find some means of being able to, like, actually pretty much, give him, like, some kind of, like, at least some kind of form of, like, a physical, like, a proper physical existence for the rest of his life. But again, there's gonna probably, who knows what kind of psychological damage. Because obviously Curly was, like, was conscious to a lot of stuff, but he was pretty much mostly incoherent, in the sense, like, again, he doesn't have his limbs. Then it seemed like he actually had, like, it seemed like he couldn't even probably, like, had, like, eyelids or whatever, so he probably couldn't even blink. I mean, who's to say? But again, like, the main takeaways is that Jimmy, got Anya pregnant, and I don't know, I guess, like, he didn't really want to take responsibility. I mean, I guess it was, like, heavily implied he possibly, well, a certain word I won't use that rhymes with grape. That kind of, like, maybe may possibly be, like, one of the implications there, I'm not sure. But, Swansea, it seemed like he was an asshole, but mainly he was trying to look out for Daisuke. The heavy implication there in the end was that, he actually wasn't trying to use the one escape pod for himself. He was trying to use it for Swansea. No, he was trying to use it for Daisuke. I mean, he wanted Daisuke to get off of there. And then, of course, like, Jimmy goaded Daisuke into going through the vent, which, of course, they need to get to Anya, because it seemed like she was going to probably end up, killing Curly, and, she ended up, well, going the path she did. So, yeah, it was just like it was a screwed up thing all around. But the main takeaway from it is just like, how you end up playing as this character, Jimmy, who, like, from the birthday party, you can kind of tell he was an asshole. And, obviously Curly was, like, the main one. It seemed like, he was, like the main one who was trying to do right by everyone. He had, like, some psychological stuff going on with him. And he was, like, trying to take on this burden of, like, trying to, like, run this whole, like, operation while, like, making sure all of them were happy, doing the best for them. And it started weighing on him. Definitely, like, something psychological going on with him, but he was still trying to put everyone else first. But the main thing also is that Daisuke definitely seemed like he was, like, the most innocent one. Like, Swansea, like, made it very apparent that he didn't live the best life. But still, like, the life he was living before was still better than what he was dealing with there. And he, like, wanted better for, Daisuke. It seemed like, it's like, he was pretty much trying to, like, look out for him. Just saw him as a son, just, like, in his own gruff way. He was, like, trying to give him tough love and everything. So, like, the most innocent characters outside of, what really seemed like with Curly, outside of, like, him and just having some psychological stuff, was Anya and Daisuke were the most innocent ones on the thing. She was, like, Anya had her own stuff going on, had, like, a lot of, she was, like, trying to process that she couldn't, like, deal with. Daisuke, he was, like, the most innocent one out of them. So, like, he was, like, really looking out for everyone. Obviously, he met like a bad fate. I mean, apparently he got hurt inside the vent, got, cut up, but still the main, he still, like, saw it through and got in there with Anya and Curly, like, trying to make sure they were all right. I guess, like, what they were trying to show is that, when he got to the end of the vent was when he got impaled. But he still was, like, trying to look out for them. He was, like, saying, like, Anya, what did you do? So he was still, like, he's concerned about Anya, even, like, though he was, like, bleeding bleeding right there, injured, like gravely injured. So kind of like he really showed this whole concept of a lot of the characters, like, were flawed. like Daisuke and everything had like the whole thing, I guess, like pressure, the fact that he was like, yeah, like, I guess he was like a rich kid. But his, I guess, like, his mother, and then we're like trying to say, like, I think they were trying to say, like, his mother saw him as a slacker, so he was trying to get out, actually, make son of himself, like, the hard way. I think that's like one of the takeaways, for, like, the whole thing with Daisuke. What seemed like with Swansea, he knew he was a fuck up. He was basically saying, like, the life he lived was very mediocre. He was basically had all these years of experience. It seemed like it wasn't really amounting much anything, but still, like, all the times, like, nights he was getting drunk and all that. Everything before, like, he still, like, had the best times of his life compared to, like, what he was dealing with, like, on the ship. Like, there's, like, a lot to process there. But the main, like, in the whole thing with Anya, again, like, she definitely seemed like, she, like, was the nurse there trying to take care of everyone, but she, like, basically didn't have her own psych evaluations, like, to show that she was, like, dealing with depression and other, like, mental disorders herself. But obviously the most deplorable one here was Jimmy, and it's like he was trying to fix everything when it was too little too late. So, yeah. Not a fan of Jimmy. Favorite character, probably was, I would say was probably Anya. But also, of course, the main ones there, like I said, it just seemed like everyone there was, like, had their flaws. But, you kind of, like, felt for them. But then, you got Jimmy here, who's really hard to kind of, like, really process things with him. Again, like, the whole thing with the games, that it's very thought-provoking. A lot going on here, trying to make you wonder what the hell's going on. But overall, it was a very solid game. It kind of, like I said, I got really frustrated last night when one scene, like, even though the person didn't say what the scene was, it's obvious, like, which one it was now, because there was a couple things that followed up that was basically, kind of like, they harkened back to the birthday party. There was a scene right afterwards, and there was a scene, like, much later where right there with Curly, he was on a table and we were cutting him up and all that. But again, obviously, the thing is, the person was saying, I just didn't want you to miss this or whatever, just, remember this scene later. It was obvious that, I wasn't going to forget the scene. I was going to, like, see the semblance there. Because they were, like, saying last night, remember this scene later. So basically telling me, okay, there's going to be a callback to this scene later. I'm not going to be able to experience for myself. I mean, even though I didn't say what it was, I'm still not going to be able to see this blindly now. So we get to that point, and it's like, okay, it's safe to say I was going to, like, get the reference. I was going to get the callback. They made it clear as day. And it kind of felt like, someone was kind of coming earlier, trying to, basically, I was talking about some stuff, and then, like, they were just basically trying to say Jimmy, like, was delusional and seeing himself as the hero, and I felt that was kind of, like, that was a little bit frustrating. Because it's like, okay, I'm trying to, piece things together, connect the dots myself, and someone, like, just says, basically comes in saying that, Jimmy was, like, so delusional that he had convinced himself he was the hero. So it's basically, like, giving, like, a very, big thing, like, saying that Jimmy wasn't, like, the good guy. Like, I don't know. That just kind of frustrated me as well. And that's when I said right there, I was like, okay, we're, like, let's not spoil anything. This is my first time playing this. Like, probably playing through it. But at the very least, I said, like, at the start of this, that regardless of what happened, we were going to finish the game, and I'm glad I did, like, give it another chance after, like, the spoiler stuff last night. And at least there was, like, plenty more, like, to unpack here that made it work, jumping back into and giving it a second chance. And at least this time we properly finished it. I was worried about the fact that, starting off, I was going to have to go back through the spots I, played through before and, try to make up for that. It wasn't going to be a fully blind playthrough like what I wanted originally. But at least there was, like, a lot of other stuff I hadn't experienced yet that I was able to go in, and have, like, a blind experience and all that, and it was definitely worth it. Really solid horror game. Definitely thought-provoking, like I said. And all around, I'm glad I, gave it another chance, like, actually, try to play it for you guys again. So, with that being said, Rose, I'm going to call it here. I'm going to, like, be live soon with, Power Wash Simulator for the seasonal DLC for that. We're gonna be doing Santa's Workshop in the ice rink. And then, like, probably, like, after that, I was gonna try to do, like, another, like, stream for, like, multiplayer. But I'm probably, like, once we finish that one, I'm probably just gonna go into Discord, and we're just gonna, like, watch some stuff on there. So if those aren't a part of the Discord, you want to take part in that, or just, like, hang out, like, just join the Discord in general, you can do that. Once I get out of this. So I get that, I'll post, like, a link in the chat. I know, like, Amber or Eldernox could have done it, but I just want to go ahead and... So if you guys aren't a part of the Discord, you can go ahead and join right there at that link that's gonna pop up. And also, if you guys enjoyed the stream, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Deeply appreciate it. So yeah, that was Mouthwashing. We completed the whole game that time. Like I said, I know last night I ended it pretty abruptly because the person in question was someone that I never thought would come in and spoil things, because they knew the rules of the channel. They were a regular in here. They knew that, the whole thing about spoilers and, backseating. Even though what they did wasn't a full-on spoiler, like saying exactly what was going to happen later, it was still enough to say, okay, well, guess what? Now I'm not going to be, now, you told me about this callback, so now I'm not going to be able to experience it blindly, or like when I get to that point, you're like, oh, well, this person told me there was going to be a callback to it, so it's not going to be as impactful. Games like that basically are like, being very connect the dots and, showing like, all this different, things for you to like, for perspectives, and you trying to like, figure it all out and connect the dots. Obviously, just saying little things like that can unravel the whole experience. But, you know, and also like afterwards, the person was even saying that they didn't know there was a blind playthrough. I was like, okay, well, if that was the case, then how come you came in there and told me about this thing? You know, this part that that obviously I hadn't experienced yet. You know, you were saying like, remember this part later. So I obviously knew it was a blind playthrough. And I even like said, you know, they said, well, I just want to give you a hint. And I was like, and I said to him, it's like, it's literally, you know, right there when you come to a stream. If I need a hint, I'll ask. So either way, point is, rogues, someone's doing a blind playthrough or something, respect that. Because if you come in trying to act like a know-it-all, it doesn't, or like, you know, basically talking about, oh, well, this happens or that happens, or trying to give them, you know, advice or a hint or tell them how to do this. It doesn't make you look cool. It makes you look like an ass, you know, and no one wins in a situation like that because the person streaming, they don't get like experience the game to its full, you know, to the fullest. And also, you know, you're basically, you know, you don't win because you're just going to get you a ban on the channel, possible, you know, word spread about you that, you know, that's the kind of person you are. And, you know, just seriously, no one wins in that situation. It doesn't make you look cool, and it doesn't, like, you know, help like the streamer or the chat. You know, just be like, you know, on like, just don't spoil stuff. Don't be that guy. If you went to like, I see a movie in the theater and someone like was right down the row in front of you saying, "Oh, watch this. This is gonna happen next." How would you feel? You know, you'd probably like want to like, you know, take your soda or your overcharged popcorn and like and throw it down at him. So either way. Anyways, next stream will be like in a little while, Rogues. We're gonna be doing more Power Wash Simulator, like I said. But again, much love. Thank you guys for coming up, hanging out with me. Glad I was able to go back in, you know, and properly do it this time. And I'll see you guys next stream, and you know, shortly. But anyways, Merry Christmas to those, you know, who may not be stopping in for the next stream. You know, and see you guys soon. Thanks for watching.